Good afternoon, guys. I got an itch. Good afternoon, guys. It's Carol. How are you? I'm pretty good. I don't have fever today. I've been sneezing. My throat hurts a little bit, but I've been taking my zinc and my elderberry, and I'm going to knock this thing out. I feel better than I did yesterday, so that's good. Anyway, I need to clear up something before I get into what this video is about. I told you my son, well, actually what I said was, I told you on Tuesday my son went to the ER. He didn't. He went to a doctor. Then I told you he didn't get a COVID test. He did. He got a COVID test on Tuesday, and it was negative. Why I got that so confused, I don't know. Because actually, on last Tuesday, my son here and my son in Seattle both had doctor appointments and both got a COVID test on the same day, and they were both negative. So, we don't have COVID. I don't know why I thought he didn't, because I knew he did. But I was just sick and confused yesterday. Confusion happens a lot with me. A mind is a terrible thing to lose. But anyway, I feel better today. Thank you for all the prayers and good wishes and things like that. Pardon me. My throat hurts a little bit. But moving onward. This video is really about my mini blind and Social Security. Because if you guys watched my other Social Security videos, you know all my bills automatically come out of my checking account on the 1st, the same day that my retirement check is deposited from my old job, and my Social Security comes on the 4th Wednesday of the month. So it's, right at the 1st usually. Anyway, all of my utilities and rent and everything I can schedule comes out on the 1st, and then I have an allotment for myself for groceries, for a tank of gas, for my daughter's car, because I use her car if I go anywhere. Anyway, I have set amounts set aside, so I know I can't spend more than that at the grocery store or whatever, because after all of that, I have $30 left for the month for wiggle room. And we all need wiggle room. Well, when that mini blind snapped off in my hand, the apartment complex would either charge me $25 to come put a new one up, or I would have to buy one myself. And I have to do it right away because but part of the rental agreement is everything will be uniform. Everything from the outside, everybody has to have the same white mini blind, and it has to look uniform. And you have to have them up. You can't, go a month or 2 or 3 without a mini blind. So that mini blind breaking to me was an emergency because one has to go up. And I found one for $14.99 on Amazon versus the $25 they would charge me. But I had to come up with a $25 order to get free shipping because I'm not going to pay for shipping. But there were some things I want and a need. I needed another bottle of zinc, and I wanted the oven liner thing, and that got me up to the $25. Anyway, I forgot where I was going with this. Anyway, if you're on Social Security, you understand. Unless you get a lot more Social Security than I do, there is not a lot of money to put into a savings fund to have for emergencies. I wish there were. If you're not on Social Security yet, open your savings account and stick every penny you can in there to have for emergencies once you get on Social Security. Because, for instance, you get a set amount on Social Security. Basically, that's not going to change the rest of your life. I mean, you may get a little Social Security raise every year or so, but if you watched my last Social Security video, you saw how upset I was that I got a raise on Social Security, but Medicare prices went up higher, and my insurance, my Medicare Part D went up higher than the raise. So I was worse off. no Social Security raise unless something amazing happens. No Social Security raise that the government gives us is ever going to keep up with inflation. Just don't plan on that. I have a retirement check from my former employer. That is a set amount. It will never go up. No matter what, it will never go up. It's that amount. So 10 years down the road, I will have the same amount of money coming in I have today, but cost of living is going to go up and up and up. Here's Toby. Here's Toby. Yes, he was asleep next to me. Yeah, I know. You're such a sweet boy. It's nap time. 2:30, and Molly Poodle says it's nap time, and she fusses at us if we don't lay down. And Toby's used to having a nap at 2:30 too. Anyway, so you're probably saying, well, we know she only has $30 wiggle room every month. How is she going to buy that mini blonde? Well, the sad truth is I have an Amazon credit card. I have a Walmart credit card. I have a line of credit at my bank. They had, decades ago, they had this promotion where you could set up a line of credit, and then if you need to borrow some money, you call them and say, please, I need to borrow money on that account. Could you please put it in my checking account? And they do. If you live on Social Security, you don't need credit card debt rolling over. You need to pay it every month or you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. That's why I always owe a doctor a bill, because I pay them out rather than put them on a credit card, because then I'd pay interest on it. But there are some things like mini blinds, emergencies happen. And to me, that was an emergency. It wasn't catastrophic, but it was an emergency because a mini blind has got to go up, or they're going to come put one up for me for $25. And I wanted to pay the $14.99 that Amazon charges. Well, anyway, if you aren't on Social Security, open a savings account and put every penny you can in there and let that be your emergency fund. I don't have one of those. I wish I did. If you are on Social Security now and you have credit cards, don't let those suckers get run up to the max or anything. You need to pay those off every month because you don't have extra money to pay interest. But emergencies happen, and sometimes you got to use them. I mean, it's just life. So that's how I was able to get a mini blind. Now, I'm hoping we get another stimulus check, and I'll pay off the little dab I owe on those accounts. And I have some things I want to sell and get out of my apartment, so that money will go to pay off those things. You just have to have a plan. I'm the kind of person that I have to have a plan B for everything, and a plan C and a plan D, so that if something happens, I don't have to figure out what in the heck am I going to do. I know, I've got plan B, plan C, and plan D. Okay. I guess that's it. I'm just so goofy today. I'm going to go. Casey, I don't even know if I told you. Casey is here to clean the oven. She sprayed it with the recipe that I mixed up. That's got vinegar in it, so it's going to go in a vinegar recipe video. And when she gets that clean, then we can make the cake. So maybe tonight I'll have a cake video. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. You don't know how much of a blessing you are to me. You really are. And I love your comments. Your comments are wonderful. So please leave me one. I need all the help I can get. I really felt bad yesterday, and with the Tylenol and the zinc and the elderberry and all your guys' prayers and good wishes, I feel better today. I'm going to knock this thing out in the bud and not be sick. So that's all I know for today. I appreciate you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you can, please. Leave me a comment. Just say hey. You just tell me something that you're doing fun on this wonderful Sunday. Okay. I promise I'm going to make that cake. Bye.